Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your KimchiKommander here, and man, like the title says, you need to install Fallout New Vegas and make sure you have all the DLC and get it going right now, because the greatest and most ambitious mod Fallout has ever seen in the community has just released. Fallout the Frontier, and it is so much. I can't tell you how much fun I've had within the 4 hours only that I've played, and just how my jaw dropped for everything that is in this mod. It is phenomenal, spectacular. The intro sequence is intense. It's amazing. What I've read is true with the length of it. It might as well be its own Fallout game. This mod is a must download and a must have if you are a Fallout fan and you're looking to fill the void in Fallout in your life. Maybe you haven't played New Vegas in a while and you want something new, or you're a little bit tired of 4 or something like that. It is amazing. I cannot stress enough how phenomenal this whole project has been to play through as a Fallout fan, especially since New Vegas is my favorite game out of all of them, next to 2, and it's been so amazing. There's so many moments where I'm sitting there like my whole jaw has dropped. I'm sitting there, my inner fanboy for Fallout has resurrected, and the love and care and the things they're able to do in the engine in this game is some of the craziest things I've ever seen, and I didn't think were possible. I'm gonna try not to spoil too much of it because you need to play it for yourself. You have to experience for yourself. Sit down, pick whatever storyline you want to go through, and do it because it is so good so far. Now, let me give you a little overview on what Fallout Frontier is if you're a little bit new or don't know about the project. So, Fallout Frontier officially released as of today, January 15th, 2021, on the Nexus. There's going to be a Steam version for those that are a little tentative when installing mods on their game and don't really know how, etc, etc. But if you would like to know, I'll have a video and instructions on what mods you need, the bare bones that you need to get it running smoothly, and how I got it to work through Vortex, which is Nexus's mod manager. It was the easiest way for me, and so far it's worked smoothly. There are a few minor hiccups, but that's to come with a 1.0 of a release of a new mod. So, where does Fallout Frontier take place? Fallout Frontier takes place in Portland, Oregon. And man, let me tell you, when they talk about wishing for a nuclear winter, it arrived. It is snowy, it is awesome, the landmarks are amazing, the love and care that the team has put into this entire project and the way it looks is phenomenal. I can't stress this enough. It's the coolest thing. I'll try not to spoil too much, but I'll share some of the more exciting clips in the background of just my sheer joy and glee when I see certain new things come across. Like they implemented a vehicle system and a mounting system and various different things in the game that when it comes across, it's just so awesome. So, is Frontier a continuation of the New Vegas story? According to them, no. Frontier takes place before the Battle of Hoover Dam, which has been referenced a few times. So it's going in assuming that you haven't taken over Hoover Dam yet, which I highly recommend you just go in with that in mind. You need all DLCs to run this. You need Dead Money, Honest Hearts, Old World Blues, and Lonesome Road. That is a requirement. All the other required mods, these are a must-have in terms of installing it through the Nexus for right now. You need the 4GB patcher. You need NVSE. And this is specific because sometimes NVSE hasn't updated through Vortex, or you might have NVSE 6.01. You need NVSE 6.02, I believe is the number, which is the most updated thing. I'll have a link down below on where to get all this stuff, as well as in the video explaining exactly how to install this. You need JIP LN NVSE plugin, you need UIO, and you need NVAC and MCM are recommended. I definitely recommend the mod configuration menu. It helps a ton, especially if you're going to get into heavily modding your Fallout game. Now, in terms of it messing with your base game, if you do want it 2 separate experiences, that's exactly what it is. It doesn't touch the DLCs or the base game of the Mojave at all. Now, it is advised that you start the game fresh. You start a completely new character, level up all the way through, and I recommend not having too many crazy mods. Like I said, look at the recommended mod list that they have on their main website, because that will determine how smooth this experience is. Now, if you're like me that loves modding games to freaking oblivion, I had to cut back a bit. Just to be safe, I didn't have too many scripted mods or animation mods or anything like that because I didn't want the game to break. Body mods are definitely a no-go. I've noticed certain things that happened when I was testing offline and off stream. So try to go into this like a new vanilla Fallout game, something brand new, just released, you know? And if you do make a new character and you want to just jump straight in, and because the recommended level is 11, they start off at 11 plus. There is a quick start option. A screen will pop up and tell you if you want to do a quick start, and you can select from several different classes. And if you do that, then you can start at level 11, I think 17 and 20 are the other quick start options if you just want to get in there and get going, you know? Now, let's get into sort of the meat of the mod in terms of like what you'll be playing and stories and stuff like that. There's 3 different main factions within the mod. There's the NCR, the Legion, and the Crusaders. And they're very, very, very cool. Their introductions are really, really awesome. According to their page and rules in FAQ, the NCR will be a more linear combat-oriented playthrough, and it's very much Call of Duty mission, and it's really, really good. I'm telling you right now, don't let that deter you because it's really good. There's still choices, still dialogue, everything you love about New Vegas, just spectacular presentation. The Legion is very intense, and I love it. I love the way they present the Legion. It's exciting for a Legion character. And the Crusaders are also very cool. Like, if you love that sort of Brotherhood lore and tech and everything, you'll really love these 3 factions. You can tell they put a lot of love into this sort of development of these factions. According to them, the complete map dimensions are 383 by 383 cells. The playable area is 64 by 64. And it is the same playable area scope as New Vegas in 3. So if you're worried about the size of it, is it small DLC size or big? It's an entire game in itself. It's the size of New Vegas in 3. You know how many hours us as Fallout fans put into New Vegas in 3 in the base game? So definitely highly recommend giving it a chance if you're worried about the map size. I see a few people were worried, is this going to be paid for? Is it whatever? It's a mod. It's free. They've stressed it that it's free. It's a mod for Fallout. You need to own Fallout New Vegas, the base game, and the DLC. Don't worry about paying for it up front. But yeah, this is so exciting, man. I'm losing my voice because of how much I talked on stream about how amazing certain things are and how just crazy and in awe I was. I haven't been this excited for a Fallout game in a long time, and the feeling of booting up a new experience set in Fallout that you can tell has been crafted to damn near perfection is such a good time. And for me, my personal experience, I've only experienced a crash in the more intense situations, and that's probably more my fault, trying to call in multiple airstrikes and stuff in an area. And also a few bugs, but honestly these things were quickly fixed by loading and reloading, so it wasn't game breaking. It wasn't something that I couldn't continue with. And I gotta say, man, it's been a while since I've sat in a game that I just was almost just immersed so much and almost addicted to, where the time just flies by. I didn't realize how many hours I'd been sitting there playing the game. Sometimes I'd sit back and admire the work they put into the environment alone, and the detailing and the armor and all sorts of things. It is such a good time. The team did a phenomenal job. The voice work is really, really good. So if you're worried about like voice actors or voices not sounding like they would be professional, man, for me, I couldn't tell. It's good. Sure, there might be a few instances, very, very minor instances, but it's so minor and it's so shadowed by everything else that makes this amazing. I can't recommend this enough. I'm gonna keep playing it. So check out links down below, and I'll leave a link for how to install this using Vortex. This is how I did it and how it worked for me. I even did this on stream so people could see my woes and headaches, but it worked in the mod lists that I have. And if you want to continue to talk more Fallout and talk everything else about New Frontier, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so my videos show up in your feed. And if you want to see me play this live, I'm currently doing a Crusader playthrough. I'm also working on a Legion and NCR one. Go ahead and check out my Twitch, and the VODs will be uploaded on this YouTube as well if you would like to see them. But yes, this is amazing. Fallout the Frontier. Hats off. It's exciting to jump into Fallout once again. Congratulations, team. They did an amazing job. This has been your KimchiKommander, and I'm gonna go play more of this Frontier. I'll catch you all later.